Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to decorate my coffee bar for Easter. Going to get it ready for the Easter Bunny to stop by and have some coffee when he's doing all of his deliveries in the morning. So if you guys want to see how I get my coffee bar ready for the Easter Bunny, then keep on watching. Alright friends, so we're at Main Street Coffee Shop, aka Stephanie's Dining Room. So right here at the coffee bar we have a Cottontail Confectionery sign that we already have there, and the cross right there, I think it is so beautiful. I picked that up from Michael's a couple of years ago. I do like, obviously, like the little Easter cutesies, the bunnies and the chicks and stuff like that. I also have a coffee grinder up there. And then on the next shelf, I just have this little wall decor hanging up. I picked it up at Michael's. I got that for like 10 bucks. Before I show you the full bottom shelf, I picked up this Worthy is the Lamb little hand towel from Temu. And then on the dowel, I already added the carrots and the flowers just because they're a bit of a pain to do. So I just did it off camera. And I also added like a little Cottontail picture at the bottom. And also there is a runner with already a lamp that I've had there for the last few months and I've been liking it. Starting with the top shelf, I have this beautiful vintage coffee grinder, and opposite of it I'm going to add this greenery with some purple. And I picked these up at Michael's years ago and I have not been able to find them ever since. I really like how these are like cascading down. I think that's real pretty. So those are just going to go up here. I'm going to tuck a little bit on the side so they stay. And because I want to have like a garden vibe, I have these. These look really vintage and old. I'm sure they're not, but they do look it. And I think that's really cute. So there's, you know, supposed to be some herbs in here. And I just think that's cute. So we're going to put that up here as well. And you can't have a garden without some chickens because chickens just make everything better. So we got these 3 little chicks. Anytime I find something that are in sets of 3, I pick it up. I have 3 boys, so that's like a thing I do. I have some grapes that I'm just gonna have hanging right here, using the weight of this coffee grinder to hold them up. And I think that looks really cute. In our garden, we need some carrots. Then on this side, I think we need some raspberries, just to make it look nice and full. For this next shelf, I have a little piece of greenery. For the next shelf, I do have this little piece of greenery. I'm going to just try to put it over this like little white fencing piece. I'll leave it like that. I think that looks cute that way. It covers like the little holes above it where I've, you know, hammered in other like nails and stuff. We're going to go in with probably one of the cutest bunnies I've ever seen. He is adorable. I love him. He came from Michael's a few years ago. He's going to go right here in this corner, just to be watching over everything, making sure everything is on the up and up. Typically I have a tray to put these on, but today I'm not going to use a tray because I already was playing around with it, and if I used a tray it wouldn't work. So this is just white chocolate, and I got some hazelnut. But it's going to look cute, I promise. Then for a few other staple pieces right here on the side, I have some terracotta plants. I just said terracotta plants. No, I have terracotta pots that I put a little plant in. And then I have this little pot right here that I put some carrots and some eggs in, and I just think that looks really cute. I think like the tipped over look looks really cute. It looks like a little bunny was like rummaging through, knocking over stuff. And then for this side, I have a little bit of raspberries to go in here. I also added moss in here, and there is a glare, sorry. I added some moss in here, so when it's coming out, and I'll get close to when we're done, so you can see how it looks, just maybe a little bit more realistic. I definitely do not like a lot of empty space, so we're gonna bump this little back part up with these carrots. And we need a little ducky. I zoomed in so you can see this little part a little bit better, but I will zoom back out so you can see the other part. But for right here, we're gonna add this little duck, and we're gonna need a purple egg. And for this other part, we're gonna take a cabbage and just nestle it close right here. And then I have this little garden planter. It says dill, rosemary, garden, and thyme on it. And so it's really pretty. I actually found it, I think at a Goodwill one year, a couple years ago, but it's really, really pretty. So I'm gonna have the garden part showing. And runaway strawberry. So, and then in here, we're gonna go ahead and just add another cabbage. I wanted to pick up a few more cabbages, so that may happen. I'm not sure yet, but I do have some of these little purple picks that I'm just gonna be placing in here just to bump it up and just make it look that much cuter. And then right here, I do want to add another little duck, because I want to have like just a little duck right here. I think it's cute. And then a little strawberry. Also, we're going to switch out the grapes, because I need a little bit of shorter ones on this other side. So I'm going to use these green grapes. I'm going to use them, and I'm just going to switch them out for the purple or the red. And these purple ones, I'm just gonna stick right under the big bunny, but we're not done with this shelf either, because we need to put something right here. So I'm gonna put flowers basically in front of these. That way it's not, I don't want you to be able to see what's underneath here. We're gonna stack up some carrots and some flowers. So it's gonna look like he has like a bunch of carrots in front of him. And there we go. I think that looks really cute. And it doesn't block the little syrups. So if somebody wants a syrup, it's not a problem. They can easily grab it. It would look a little bit more cohesive if I had a little tray under them, but I don't. So we're just going to stick with kind of hiding it with these two. It probably needs a strawberry or two though. That looks better. Looks cute. Very whimsical. I think it's adorable. Better look right here. I definitely think it looks very, very cute. And then the bottom shelf, right here, there's a little pile of that grass, but I'm just going to leave it there. First things first, there's a coffee bar, so we need our coffee and our creamer. These are Peter Rabbit. And these were from Home Goods, I believe like 2 years ago. I didn't see them this year, but they were $12.99. And these are just cute. Actually, we're going to do it like this. That way it looks like he's looking back at this bunny. So one has coffee, one has creamer, the powdered creamer. We also have creamer in the refrigerator. And then I did get these this year from Marshall's. And these are beautiful. I absolutely love these. Let me just kind of get a close-up of how pretty these are. These have like little purple flowers on them. They're so pretty. And they came with this really pretty tray. They both have sugar in them, but they have two different types of sugar. One is 0-calorie sugar, and then one is regular sugar. And I found, this is just like a silver piece. I'm not exactly sure what it is, if it is a napkin holder or not, but that is what I'm using it for. And these napkins are just these little Peter Rabbit napkins. Run along now and don't get into mischief. So we're gonna put these napkins right in there. And we're gonna put these right back here just in case somebody wants a napkin or there's like a little bit of a spill. This part's gonna be super cute. I love it because I already play around with it. I have this little guy, this little bunny. I don't remember where I got him, possibly Hobby Lobby. But he is gonna be overlooking all the coffee. So he is going to be right there. I have another terracotta pot that I put a little baby cabbage, an egg, and then some greenery in there. Just gonna go right here. And I said we're gonna leave this here, this like mossy stuff, because I have already been using it. So it's fine. You'll see right now. And here's another little terracotta pot that I thought, you know what, that looks adorable. So I have this really pretty stem that is purple, and it's just gonna go back here. And it's gonna look pretty. And then I just place this mossy stuff around the terracotta pot, and it just gives it a little bit more of a realistic look. It turned out so cute. I absolutely love it. So starting with the top shelf, I love the way it turned out, and I love that cross. That's beautiful. And this right here, tell me, do you guys get like a little fence vibe from it, or absolutely not? I don't know. I just loved it. I thought it was pretty. Even if it didn't give me a fence vibe, I still liked it. So this little bunny, I love how the little flowers are coming around his face. Like that looks so cute. And then the little strawberries, the little duckies, then the little eggs, and then the pots that are all tipped over and stacked up like that. I just think that's really cute. I actually need a little bit more of that mossy stuff, but since I can't find it, I'm gonna put this little flower right here with another egg. That way it just, oh, that's cute. I love that. Okay, so I just added a couple of eggs and then that flower, and it just looks like a really cute, messy garden. I love the little ducks as well. I got a little bit of, see that, like that moss, it gives it more of like a natural look. And I just think it looks really pretty. There's a little cute decor, and then you got the Importance coffee sugar creamer, a little bit of napkins. And I just think this is adorable. And these carrots do light up if I were to put batteries in them, but do you guys think I have batteries? Probably not. The kids come and take them. Oh, I do want to show you guys the runner though. Also, the runner on the side, it's very pretty. It's that on each side. So that is my coffee bar, guys, ready for the Easter bunny. So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up and come back for my home tour to see how everything turned out. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.